Okay, how do we get all these tasks done? There are so many tasks to do when making a board game, right? You got so many things to do. Let's see, you've got art, you've got playtesting, you've got marketing, you've got design, you've got mechanics, you've got all sorts of stuff. It seems like there are just millions of things to do, not enough time. That's why people spend a lot of times years and years to get their game out way longer and more expensive than they want. So I'm going to go ahead and show you my trick for getting things done and keeping things organized. And I'm just going to warn you for a sec. I have a webcam here, so it's going to be a little shaky. But what I do is I use what's called a Scrum board. And so this concept comes from Agile Scrum, which is originated in software development. And what you do is there's sort of a backlog of tasks that you need to do. And you make what's called a ticket for each of them. And they could either be a real ticket, like a Post-it, which I'm going to show you, which is what I use, or you can use like a Trello board or something like that. There's a lot of software that you can do. You can just Google and find a lot of things. But I like the physical stuff, and I'll show you why. So let me get this. This might be a little shaky because I'm just manipulating a webcam here. Hello? Okay, there we go. So you can see it's it's just a fun tacked up on the wall. I could actually use a bigger one. It's a little sloppy, but let me just make sure this is actually recording right now. Let me refresh here. So what we do here is there are 4 columns, and on the leftmost is I just make a bunch of Post-it notes for everything that needs to be done. So we have a lot of stuff here for the email marketing course for board game designers that I'm working on for future modules. And then in here, it's actually kind of covered up right now, but it says to do next week. Again, sorry for the shakiness. I do not have a, a tripod or anything holding this up. It's just in my hand. So these are the things that I want to get done this week. And these can get refilled from the general, what's called the hopper, or the project tasks. Pretty much everything that you want to get done, you put in here. And then when you think about what you can do this week, you put that in this column here, right? And then it's kind of fun to fill it back up. This column here is just what you're doing right now. So if you look, I am publishing a live stream. I had this in my to-do column, and then I put it here this morning, and so it kept staring at me. This is the one thing I need to do next, right? When you have all this that you need to do, you need to be able to focus on one thing, and that's what's happening here. Then when you're done, there's a done column, also known as wins, you see over there. And so everything that you get done, you put here. And the whole purpose of the wins column is that you could feel like, I could feel like right now, like, oh man, I got so much to do. I haven't gotten anything done. But then when I look here, I look, wow, I got all this done since Sunday or so. And so every Monday or every Sunday, I'll take all these off, and then this will be blank. And then the idea is that you fill up the week and you do them one at a time. And then if you finish them all, then of course you could always grab more. And this is just the best way that for me, since it's physical, it's right here, it's staring at me while I do work, and I could just get everything done that way. This is called a Scrum board. I got this thing from Ed Dale, who's a marketing mentor of mine. It's a really cool concept, and it's just a really great way to keep things moving and keep everything sort of, instead of kind of in your mind, knowing that you have like a million tasks you need to be doing and you don't really remember what the priority is, what you're supposed to be working on. It's very easy to procrastinate, right? It's like, I should do some artwork, I should do some play testing, but let me go do something else first. And so with this, it's like you could set it up, you could prioritize it, and then you could make sure that everything that you want to do is accounted for, so you can't be lazy, you can't procrastinate. And the things that you do, you bring them over to the wins, the done column, so that you remember and you can give yourself a little pat on the back. So anyway, that's about all I got for now. This is my Scrum board, Agile, so hope you like it. If you need any tips or want some more information on how to set this up or how I do it, feel free to send me a message or put a comment in the video below. If you're interested in the email marketing guide that I'm working on for board game designers, you could just go to the link on this page here or just go to boardgamedesignSecrets.com. All right, thanks. And I can now successfully move my publish a live stream over to here. And then I'll grab something else and put it in the done column. I should probably do this, right? So there's my next move. All right, everybody. Woo! There we go. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.